Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with the next beauty budget update for the month of August. I'm gonna go through all of the points that I earned in the past month, as well as all the things that I bought, and I will tell you where I'm starting off my September budget with. But before I jump into any of that, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you in the family. Let's jump into the video. So if you're new to this project, I just want to go through my rules really quick first, because I do have a couple ways that I can earn points. So the first rule that I have is for every 2 empties that I finish, I can earn a point. Then also when it comes to pans, for every 5 pans that I hit, I get to earn a point. Also, if I declutter 5 items, that's also a point. For every 2 eyeshadow empties, I also earn a point. And those are basically the ways that I can earn points. You know, and I started the year with 0 points. I didn't really give myself a budget at the beginning of the year. I had to earn everything that I bought this year. When it comes to rules for what I buy, I can buy max 3 single blushes this year. For singles, if I buy 10 singles, that equals 1 point, and that's just because obviously with palettes and stuff there is more than 1 eyeshadow, so I didn't want to add 1 eyeshadow for 1 point, because that meant I would never buy any singles. And I think that's mainly it. Oh no, one more thing. Replacements do not include not included in the budget. So you know, if I finish a mascara, for example, I don't have a backup mascara, I can buy a new one. And also when it comes to lip products, I need to finish minimum 2 lip products for every one that I bring in. So for everything else, I just need to have 2 empties, but for lip products I need to have 2 specific lip product empties to buy a new one, because I do want to minimize my lip product collection this year. So those are basically the rules. Let me go through the points that I earned in the past month and also what I bought. So in the month of August, I started off with 7 points. That was what I was rolling over from July. And in the month of August, I did have 2 more empties, which earned 1 more point. I had 5 more pans, which is another point. I only had 1 declutter, which brings me up to a total of 6. So no more points there yet, because I need to get to the threshold of 10 before I earn another point. And then lastly, I did have 1 more eyeshadow empty, which brings me up to a total of 6. So that is another point. So in the month of August, I earned 3 points in total, which meant that at that point, I had 19 points earned, and I had spent 9 in total. So that meant I had 10 points left. But we're gonna go through everything that I spent in the last month and talk through where I am now. So when it comes to what I bought, I actually only made 1 purchase in the past month, and I talked about this in the last update as well, but I did make another order from Cleona. So I didn't end up buying these things right here. I'm gonna go through them, but I'm gonna start with the little one. So this is the Fruit Lighter highlighter from Cleona in collaboration with Emily, Violet, Marie, and I bought the shade Tropico, which is a beautiful kind of multi-chrome highlighter. It looks like this. I'm not sure how much you will be able to pick up the shift on camera. You can definitely see the pink base and the golden shift, but it also has like a bluish green shift as well. I'm actually wearing this on my cheeks today, as well as an inner corner highlight, and it's a really beautiful highlighter. I love this so much. It makes my, like, it's very kind of wet looking. It is quite glittery, but I quite like it still. It's not like obnoxiously glittery, it's just very reflective, and again, it has a little bit of glitter in it, but it's not too bad. And I'm really happy with this purchase. I've been using it quite a bit since I got it, and that is 1 point spent. And then the main purchase that I ended up doing is this right here, the palette I had from before, but this one inside. So this is all of the expansion of the Cleona multi-chrome range. So this is the stained glass collection, which is the multi-chrome range from them, and I ended up picking up the whole expansion. I do have a swatch video of all of these eyeshadows up already if you want to check that out, but yeah, I did end up picking up all of these, and they are in total 54 shades. And since before, I had 47 eyeshadows, single eyeshadows already purchased. So when it comes to the total now, I had 101 purchased eyeshadows. So before, I had 47 eyeshadows, like I said, spent, and that is 5 points spent, because it's towards that 50 threshold. I have decided to allow myself 1 free eyeshadow, and that is because I had 101 spent, and if I did spend 11 points total on single eyeshadows, that meant I had 9 single eyeshadows to spare that I could use buy to still, like, without spending any more points. And I was considering doing that, but then I was like, the whole point of my low buy is to try to not buy unnecessary makeup, and if I have that spare eyeshadows to buy, I knew I would have bought them. And I was this close to placing an order from the Pastel Roses, which is another indie brand, but then I was like, I don't want to be, you know, tempted by that. So I have allowed myself to have that 1 eyeshadow for free, so basically like 100 eyeshadows. So it's 10 points for those 110. So I did spend another 5 points in total for the single eyeshadows. So in total with the highlighter from Cleona, that meant I spent 6 points this past month. And with the 9 points that I already spent, that means I now have spent 15 points. And I started the month of September with 4 points to spare. So that is basically where I'm starting September. I'm quite happy with that decision. I have not decided yet that when I do actually end up spending more, buying more single eyeshadows this year, if that one eyeshadow is not going to become free anymore. I think I'm still going to allow myself, I don't know, we'll see. But for now I'm only gonna count 10 points because yeah, I just feel like I'm gonna be tempted if I do have the option to buy more eyeshadows, and I don't want to be tempted like that because I don't want to end up buying unnecessary eyeshadows. So that is basically where I'm starting September. I'm not really planning to buy anything in September. I will hopefully earn a couple points, but I do want to save up points again now before Black Friday, and there's not really anything right now that I do want to buy. Like I said, the only thing I was tempted by was the Pastel Roses, and if I would have had those 9 eyeshadows to spare, I would have picked up 9 eyeshadows from them. But again, I don't think I'm going to do that yet. I might do it later this year or even just next year because I have so many single eyeshadows that I need to try, and I bought a lot now both from Sydney Grace and Cleona, and I want to play around with those more before I buy any more single eyeshadows. But yeah, that is where I am today. I am hoping to, like I said, earn some more points next month, but I think next month is going to be quite a short update because I don't plan to buy anything in September. But that is it for today, a quick and short video, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway, and if you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and otherwise I will catch you in my next one. Bye guys.